Hello, my lovely people. With this video, I'm starting my urban sketching project, and today I'm inviting you to take the first sketch walk with me. We are right in the middle of Belgrade in the Republic Square. This location is very busy and full of life, and that's exactly what I love here. Let's try to find the nice spot to sketch together and to record the video for you. I'm thinking about sitting at these tables, and I like the view at the statue and the National Museum, but I don't think it will be comfortable to sit there for the long time and to record the video with my tripod. There is also the place with benches, and maybe I will feel more relaxed here, but let's look around a little bit. Well, I don't think that I like this view. So let's walk a little bit farther and look for other places that we can sketch. I'd love to sketch this beautiful and lively scene. And the rooftops are just magical of these houses, but unfortunately I can't find the place to record the video here, and they have the nice books about Belgrade. I think this spot is nice for me. There are many benches around and I'm already sketched there. And there is a nice view on the National Museum of Serbia with a huge collection of art inside. Oh, look, this bench is empty, so maybe I can sit there. I'm on the bench and let's observe this view a little bit. I'm just in love with all the little details and decorations of the buildings, and that there is a statue of Prince Mikhail on the horse. If we look the other side, the view is also very fascinating here. All the materials I took with me today: my pencil case as always, my new tripod, and the set of acrylic markers I've already showed you in my last video. It's time to choose the paper for my today's sketch, and again I really want to use colored paper because it's going to be very spectacular to try my acrylic markers on the colored paper. But please let me know if you want me to draw on the white paper next time. I think I've put my eye on this brown paper. It fits just perfectly with acrylic markers. So let's start the sketch. I'm just taking out a few colors that I think I need for this work, but actually I really feel a desire to use the full set because all the colors are so yummy. And what I'm thinking about now is that people often feel shy to sketch in public places, and that really stops them from creating art in public. These fears are usually mostly about looking weird and cause too much interest to people around. But if we are thinking carefully about that, who are these people to us? You see them maybe in the first time and the last time in your life, and why you should care so much about their opinion? People usually are not ashamed in front of the cameras to pose and make funny faces when they take pictures. And why we should feel scary when we do what we like? It's also a very natural process. So in my opinion, you should just go ahead, take your materials and go in the public place to sketch and create beautiful art in your sketchbook. Other request I received is about drawing buildings. I used to study architecture and draw buildings in a very realistic and boring way, absolutely unnatural in my opinion. So it took me years to completely change my approach. Now I draw buildings absolutely the same way I draw other things. I don't care about how many floors it have. I try to fit into proportions a little bit, but still I don't focus on it too much. But what I care about is to make house or other building to look alive. And also it's important to think about its character as if it would be a person or a pet. It's also good to exaggerate proportions and colors. I switch the materials very often as I want the lines and stains to be vibrant and saturated. Just trust your hands and don't think too much about being perfect in representing the life around you. Now I'm starting to draw the statue. In real life, I'm not really a fan of monuments because, in my opinion, they all look similar to each other. But I really love sketching monuments because I'm in charge to change it, to put the life into it, to add the character, to do it more in a friendly, funny, and illustrated way. Especially, I love sketching the statues with horses because this is a chance for us to do it more lively, like it's a pet. And also, this is a chance to add a little bit of humor into such a classic and static architecture. Well, I hope Prince Mikhail would love this sketch. Now I'm just trying to depict the facade of this building, and I'm really looking into all the little and beautiful details, as it's quite hard for me to look at this view in general. So I'm just creating many little details one by one, and I keep changing the materials because I don't want them to look static, flat, and monotonous. I also work with other buildings that I see on this view, but I want my building to be main and more detailed, and other buildings to be more simplifying and geometric. I think that simplifying objects, shapes, and elements of the building, as well as people, trees, and everything we see on this view is a very important skill to create a sketch or an illustration. And of course, we always need to leave a little bit place to play. I want to do the bright turquoise sky, and I really like this combination of colors between the turquoise blue and this brown, a little bit noble color. And I think that this contrast between these two colors, That's what make volume in this work. And I also regret that I didn't take with me my oil pastels, because I have absolutely great shade for the sky there. Finally, we are ready to breathe more life into this work and to start creating people. This is perhaps the hardest part for me because I can be quite relaxed when I draw buildings and landscapes, but with people I feel a little bit nervous. Anyway, it's a lot of fun, and when I draw people, I do it in the same way that I draw other objects like trees, buildings, and animals. I don't think about anatomy at all. I just care about the line and the spot. But what is hard in people is that they are always move, and other objects, they are really static and don't move anywhere. But also it's important to think about the character, to do the object recognizable and to simplify it as everything in my approach. I like to do maybe a little bit longer limbs, hands and legs than in real life, but it's also depend on every particular situation. Anyway, it's good to create some kind of city stance that every person is not alone there, but that he has friends and maybe there is a company of people sitting in the cafe and talking, or maybe these tourists who are taking pictures, or the beautiful lady doing selfie, or maybe there is a kid somewhere and the dog, or a delivery guy who is waiting with a phone for the new order. These are little city snippets, and as I said, it's quite hard to depict everything you see, and it's absolutely not necessary to do. You can take your like from the city stands and leave the rest. Use your imagination to create your own characters or add funny details to them. And even if you are not drawing in this particular moment, or maybe if you even don't have a sketchbook with you, observing city stands and city life is really useful for an artist, and to keep these little moments in your memory can really enrich your drawing experience in your next work. It's also good to turn on your imagination and create even more life than you see around you. Like to add plants in the windows, make windows open if they close, or add a person looking out of the window, or a funny pet like a cat or a barking dog. I'm adding more and more details into my work. I want to sketch also cars to make them funny, of course. And I want to draw this lady with the red umbrella, if you can see it. And keep going like this. Our work is becoming more and more saturated with city life. And I think that I'm ready to finish this work. It looks like it's already finished, and I've been enjoying the process so much and so glad that I did it. Maybe I will have one more look at it when come home. Besides, it's getting really hot and I'm hungry, so it's time to go. I'm already at home, and after having a look at my work, at what I've done today in the Republic Square, I really enjoy everything. Anyway, I think I want to add some final touches to the sky, because I want the sky to be more contrast to the building, and to add a little bit volume to the sky and to be more vibrant. And I want to do it with oil pastels, especially because I didn't have oil pastels with me outside this time. So let's try to do these final strokes together. Now I like the sky. I think it's good. Just maybe do some my favorite trick with tooth stick. And that's it, but I want to do the legs a little bit more obverse. Okay. So that's it. It's time to finish the video, and I really enjoyed the process, and I'm really satisfied with what I have, the outcome of my work. Especially it was so enjoyable to work with my new acrylic markers on this colored paper. They're really very smooth, as you can see, and feels like paint. I also satisfied very much with my new tripod. If you can see a little bit of it here. If you missed, there is an unboxing video with it, and now I feel that I'm ready to film more videos and to take this tripod with me outside. And next video will be about urban sketching too, because as I said before, we have a blog of urban sketching videos. And thank you so much, guys, for being with me and sharing my art process. And it's so much fun to draw together. So see you and bye bye.